on, everybody? Happy Saturday. We're going to be starting soon. How are you? What's going on, everybody? How are you? Happy Saturday night. Late night, secret, surprise, late night stream. Look at you, alone on a Saturday night. All alone, up, by yourself. Pathetic. Look at you. We're going to be playing some video games. A little bit of a TMNT gaming stream. How's it going, Raphael? Spectacular Umbreon. Hello. And TMNT Fan 47. Hello. Mr. Turtle. Hello. How have you been? Miss you guys. Hope everything's been going well. Meant to take a little break and it lasted a little bit longer than I thought. Am I coming through clear? Okay. I have a new setup to an extent. I'm using a different microphone stand. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything's going well out there. Let's see what we have going on today. Wanted to play a little... what did I want to play? Follow the Foot Clan. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. Hope you guys have been doing well. Miss you guys. Let me see how my audio is here. I feel like the music's pretty loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I feel like I'm yelling. This is supposed to be a chill late night stream. How's that, Nick? How's that? Is that okay to you guys? Sounds okay to me. It's always tough to tell. You know, I want the music in the background. I don't want it too loud. What's going on? Oh, Friday off. Mostly relaxing, Mr. Turtle. Good. Well, let's get started, I guess. I don't know. I don't have anything else. I have a lot to say, frankly, but I don't feel like saying it tonight. Hope you guys have been doing well. Of course, this game is a Nintendo Game Boy game. Based on the 1987 cartoon. And I wanted to check it out. I'm trying to check out some stream settings. Haven't done a stream in a little bit and wanted to see how this works. So I made some settings. Been having internet and microphone problems recently, so if my stream cuts out, you'll know what happened. Been having very frustrating audio and technical problems. So what's been going on? What's been going on in the Ninja Turtles world? Well, you gotta get caught up real fast. We've seen some new figures for Tales of the TMNT. Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution came out. What else has been new? A lot of new stuff. A lot of pizza slices in the chat as well. Thank you, you guys. It's good to see those pizza slices in the chat. Raphael 2012 is in the chat. TMNT and Fortnite. That's something new. A lot of new stuff. Gotta be, yeah, I got a little tired of the weekly news show. I feel like a newsman. It wasn't rewarding. I feel like I should be a creative artist, not a weekly news updates kind of guy. I see a lot of other people doing like the news updates and breaking news and all the like cheerleading for upcoming Turtles projects. I see that type of Ninja Turtle fan channel and fan account with the podcast. They do the news segment. And I got a little bit sick of it. It's a little repetitive. It's a little boring. Just, this toy is coming out. This game is coming out. And how much can you say about something that hasn't come out yet? It's a little tough. It's a lot of the cheerleading kind of stuff and the hyping everyone up. And I see a lot of the people that do the news updates, they pretend to love everything. And it just comes across as a little insincere sometimes. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I got a little bit sick of it, but trying to switch it up. Maybe we'll just do more laid back streams and just hanging out. Instead of the old style where I had like a schedule and a format and topics and I was prepared. Tonight I'm not prepared at all. Tonight we are just hanging. We are relaxing. Oh, TMNT Fan 47. Got the Fortnite Leo to the Mirage Leo as the profile picture. Yeah, it's kind of the black and white look. Very nice. Well, this game is black and white too. This crummy old Game Boy game. It's not crummy. It's a fun game. Played this on emulators and stuff. It's always different playing games on emulator versus Cowabunga Collection, but let's see what we have going on. Of course, came out in 1990 based on the 1987 series. Original cartoon. Cool part about this game, you can choose which level you want to play. You don't have to play them in order. And of course, you can select your favorite turtle or whichever turtle you'd like to play with. Let me move a couple things around here. I haven't done this live streaming thing in a while. I have all these cords in the way, and my chair is in the wrong position, and I don't know where to look. I don't know what to say. I don't have any kind of, I gotta get my, my gift of gab back up. I gotta work on my Riz. Late night Saturday Riz. Well, let's go here. And like I said, the, gaming stream may not work out so well. Even though this is a quick, simple game, my computer's been giving me issues. For a few months, really. I put my head in the sand about it. That's one of the reasons I took a break from streaming, is I was having technical issues on my computer, but decided to just hop back in and give it another little shot tonight. It's a quick game. It's a 20-minute game, give or take. So we'll see if I can get through it without my computer breaking down. These really high fidelity graphics, they're gonna bog my computer down. I think it might be the way I'm scaling and streaming the image from my computer to the streaming software. I like old video games. I like side-scrolling video games. They're simple, they're easy to pick up and play. You know, old Nintendo and Game Boy and stuff. Oh, Mr. Turtle says, not it's the game or the stream, but the sprites are glitching. I think that's actually part of the game. It's a real high quality game. I think when maybe the Game Boy got overloaded in the 90s or something. I've noticed that with Nintendo games too, at least on the Cowabunga Collection and emulators and stuff. They start like tearing and glitching, like you mentioned. I don't know if that's just a limitation of the old programming. Sometimes you find out like these retro vintage games, the whole game is like 40 kilobytes or something. Like Super Mario Brothers was like 8 kilobytes or something. Pretty amazing. I don't know how they did it, frankly. But yeah, I see the white sprites on my screen as well. And I think I have the game like blown up, so maybe it's a little out of proportion or something. Did you guys pick up Last Ronin 2, Re-Evolution? I gotta say, I didn't pick it up. Like I've said before, I didn't, I'm not too into the new Turtles. They just haven't connected with me yet, in one way or another. I'm sure I'll pick up Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution as like a trade or something. I'm gonna wait till it all comes out and read it as a whole. I think that's one of my problems with comics is I'm impatient. I like to read it all at once. It's tough to watch one chapter of a story play out over months. I'm impulsive. I have a short attention span. I need to be entertained. I want to read it all at once. I'm a quick reader. And it's a comic book, you know? It's like a 20-page story with pictures. It's nice to plow through it as one cohesive picture. Can you guys hear the sound effects and the music okay? What else has been new? One of the other I'll let you guys in on a little late night drama here. A little secret Ninja Turtles behind the scenes drama. One of the other another Ninja Turtles podcast, Ninja Turtles channel. Someone has a problem with me out there, and I'm not sure what to do about it, you know? Do we go after them? I really don't care. I kind of feel bad for the person. Not really my style, you know? I wish them the best of luck. Sad, it's someone I've promoted and recommended to people and all that, and one little thing comes up and, you know, and they're talking trash about me. That's okay, though. They're entitled to. We got Rocksteady, our first boss. Only 5 levels in this game. Quick game, like I mentioned. Leo's a trained warrior. He can deflect bullets. Look at him. He's a madman. Take that, Rocksteady. Sayonara, pal. So that's level 1. Pretty impressive, huh? Mr. Turtle says, I say ignore the drama. Sad they were saying that about you. It is a little bit sad that they were saying stuff to me. I'm using a desk mic stand. My mic is on my desk now instead of a boom floor stand. So every time I touch my desk or something moves on my desk, you guys probably hear like a low bass sound. So sorry if that just ruins all the headphone users' experience. I'm trying to be still here. So I hope you guys are all relaxed. It's Saturday night, late. Everyone's tucked in their bed in their jammies. Their Ninja Turtles jammies on with their Ninja Turtles pillows and blankets. Oh, I'm not paying attention and I'm getting whooped up. I lost 4 health points. And I gotta say, I saw the new Tales of the TMNT figures. A few new figures were kind of previewed or whatever, shown off at a toy fair of some sort, a convention possibly, and I wasn't really impressed with the figures. One of them was a couple familiar faces, but I guess I'm just not too impressed with Tales of the TMNT so far. I'm not sure if Io Eddie Beery has signed back up, the voice of April O'Neil. She went from like a, I don't want to say a D-list celebrity last year. She was a hardworking, comedic actress. She's done a lot of stuff. She's working hard. She went from like a D-list celebrity to an A-list celebrity over the past 6 months since Mutant Mayhem really came out. It seems Io Eddie Beery, the voice of April O'Neil, she's really been on a hot streak, and I don't know if she's signed back up yet for Tales of the TMNT. I'm sure her quote just went way up. They probably didn't pay her a lot for the movie, but now she's commanding a higher fee. She won a bunch of awards. I don't know if she won an Oscar, an Academy Award or something. I don't really follow those award shows. I don't really care about them, but it does have an effect on your position in Hollywood and whatnot, and the amount of money you can command. Mr. Turtle says the figures look like the old molds with custom-made straps slapped on them. Not that bad, and Designs honestly look good in 2D. Too bulky on the figures. I like the black straps. I like the redesign. I do think they look cool. We'll see how the turtles, if they grow up throughout the series. Too bulky on the figures. They're going to be like 4-inch figures. They're pretty small. They're pretty petite figures. I noticed they've been scaled down a little bit, but yeah, a lot of accessories and a lot of bulk. They have the skinny little legs. I don't like the swivel ankle Playmates has been doing recently. I saw Playmates they're doing like a retro set for the 40th anniversary and with like updated paint or articulation and decoration and stuff, and they made the skin all bumpy. It looks weird, and they're doing the swivel ankles instead of the regular style ankles. And I don't like the swivel ankles. They only rotate around. They don't angle up and down. We got Bebop, our second villain. Stage 2 villain. Almost 40% of the way through the game. Take that, Bebop. Take that, Bebop. Well, that's the end of level 2. I gotta say, my comic book shop, my local comic book store, I don't know if someone there orders like the 1 in 100 variant for the comic books or the 1 in 50 variant, but they had like 50 copies of Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution sitting on the shelves. I don't know if they just ordered way too many, if it's not selling, if maybe it just sells over the week, if it sells over days, if it takes time to get rid of all the copies. But the thing I noticed is they had a bunch of copies of the Lost Years miniseries, excuse me, out as well. They still had like 50 copies of the Lost Years sitting out. The Lost Years miniseries that came out a while back. Mr. Turtle says, I like the swivel ankles, honestly, but provides more range of motion. But ball joint ankles are the best. Yeah, that's probably how I feel too. You know, there's benefits to all these things, and swivel ankles are nice. You can rotate them around and stuff. Maybe they're cheaper to manufacture or something. I don't know how the different joints are to manufacture. You know, in one figure, it's only a penny difference, but you make 10 million figures, and suddenly you're talking about $100,000 and or whatever. I don't get how one thing is more than the other. I mean, they just make it out of a mold and plastic. It's just, you make the mold once, and then it's all set to go. It's like they don't have a ball joint mold already made. It's not like they're making this stuff for the first time. They're action figures. Overall, this game is fun. Simple, highly playable. It's a brainless game. That's why I like to play it. Something about retro games. I like them. I've been playing a lot. I got, a few years ago, I bought a Nintendo Classic and a Sega Genesis Classic and a PlayStation Classic. I went on like this classic game binge. And I've been playing all those old retro games. There's something about like the history of video games that I enjoy. Like, even a simple game like Pong or something, you know? I mean, I can't really play Pong. It's before my time. Way before my time. But there's something about the simplicity of the games that I think is interesting. Take that, Baxter. Fly. Take that, pal. You just got swatted, Baxter Fly. I should do a little celebration at the end of every level. I should bring in my guys to celebrate, and we'll have a little party at the end of every level and celebrate our win. Mutant Mayhem Donnie. So stage 4. I gotta say, they did a water level. Pretty creative with the levels and stuff and all the limitations. Pretty creative with the environment. The gameplay is simple. Some of these modern games... I mean, this game is really before... You know... Some of the modern games, they rely a little too much on the graphics. I don't know. These graphics definitely suck, so there's definitely pros and cons, new and old games. When's my sweet spot of gaming? I don't know. 5 years ago or 10 years ago or something when I was a little younger. It's always tough, the games you grow up with and then the newer games and all that. But I like playing these old retro vintage games just because they're simple. And I'm testing out my computer. I can see if it's my computer or if it's the graphics or what's going on. Yeah, it's like a pixel art. It's like a full game of pixel art. And I think there's something like endearing about the crummy pixel art. It's like pixel art in motion. It's like the Lego movie, you know? Like they look like Legos. They could have smooth animation, but they choose the blocky Lego figures. It's a stylistic choice. Like Mutant Mayhem, they wanted to make it look like concept art. But I probably will be playing the new Mutants Unleashed, the Mutant Mayhem video game. I'll probably be playing Mutants Unleashed. And I'll be playing the, there's a 2012 arcade game that's getting a home release, I saw as well. The 2012 game getting an at-home console and PC release. So I'll be playing that one as well. Mr. Turtle. The Ninja Turtles have explored pretty much all art styles at this point. Yes, they have. Hey, Tyron, how are you? Happy Saturday. It's great to see you. Tyron, if I ever did a show with a co-host, I'd like you to be up for a co-host. I'd like you to be in consideration for being a co-host. I know you've got a lot of strong opinions about the Ninja Turtles, and we don't agree on everything, and I always enjoy reading your opinions and stuff, even though we don't agree on everything. So if I ever do a show with a co-host, Tyron is up. Tyron is in the running. I gotta say, Mr. Turtle's up in the run. Mr. Turtle, very knowledgeable. TMNT Fan 47, also very knowledgeable. Maybe we should just all do a show together. Maybe we're all co-hosts together. As soon as I can figure out technology and how to do that, you know, maybe we'll crank that out. You know, that's tough. It's one of those things, it's like, you disagree with people, but it's good we disagree. We should disagree. I find it weird on Reddit. I notice sometimes there's like a hive mind thing. Like people are scared to express themselves because they'll get like downvoted. And it's like a Mexican standoff. Everyone's like scared to express themselves and they say like boring things like, can't we all just agree all Ninja Turtles are fun and you can like whatever you like? And it's like they're just scared to just say what you like. It's fine. That's the thing that upset me with the other Ninja Turtles channel or other Ninja Turtles superfan podcasts. It's like we just disagree and they're like attacking me, you know? I'd have them as guests on my show. I'd love to have them as guests on my show. I'd invite all of them on, and even if we disagree, I'd give them the platform to chat. What about Tato Ruzu? Yeah, I would love to have Tato Ruzu as a guest host. Tato Ruzu, loving the Tato Ruzu videos. Really been enjoying those. He'll be on the show. We'll have 15 co-hosts on this show. It'll just be 20 people talking all at the same time. I could get a show with a bunch of co-hosts, and that way I don't have to talk as much. I can just hang out. I'm good at listening. Maybe that could be my thing. I'd be the listener. Tato Ruzu collab would be legendary. Legendary. Oh my goodness. I'm not paying attention. I gotta focus. What if I don't beat the game? That would be so embarrassing. Take that, Shredhead. I'll banish you back to Dimension X, Shredhead. Sayonara, Shredhead. You just got shredded. Blah. Nice. Yes, this is Cowabunga Collection. Just want to grill. What is going on? How are you all doing? Thanks for joining me. Kind of a random late night secret surprise Saturday night stream. Take that, Oroku Saki. Yeah, I should do the Taturuzu collab. I should do that soon. Oh, what happened to my window? Where did it go? Well, what just happened here? Oh, did I pull up the wrong thing? Huh, I don't know what's going on. The game just disappeared off my screen. It's still on your screen? The whole stream went black, or just the game? Very professional. Very professional, as you can see here. Now, this gives us an opportunity to chat. Oh, okay, I know what it is. I had the game minimized. I had it minimized in a different window. Okay, you can't have the game minimized. You know, you're playing in a window. You're playing full screen. I'm streaming. I'm capturing. It's tough to... I've got like 700 windows open. I'm gaming. I'm streaming. I'm capturing. I got the software. And I did hear the audio glitch a little bit when I opened that window up. And I hope that isn't the issue that causes my computer to tear up. It's like a tearing issue. I don't know if like I think my video card is like it's like capturing and streaming at the same time or something. Because it gives me a screen on the video game. It gives me a screen in the YouTube preview. And it also gives me a screen in the streaming software. So it's projecting the same video game in 3 different places. But now it all comes down to the final level. Michelangelo. He's the last one. Who would have thought? It was always Michelangelo. A lot of classic Turtles villains in this game from the 1987 show. You see Foot Soldiers, Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter Stockman as a fly, these robotic mousers. What are those called? Roadkill Rodneys. Oh, I'm getting beat up again. Hopefully this doesn't end poorly. It'd be really embarrassing if I get all the way to the last level and then die. Tyron says, I heard that I have to pause it when I read. I can't play video games and read. How do people do this? I heard that they canceled the last run in video game. I wish they would have just did the Mirage comics, but let you get different skins like Insomniac Spider-Man. Yeah, I know the company that was putting together the game or developing it or publishing it or whatever. There's like all those different companies involved. There's like a developer and a publisher. One of the companies laid off like 50% of their staff. I know a lot of video games and animation companies and entertainment companies in general have been laying off a lot of staff recently. Oh my gosh. Michelangelo was captured. Hey, Dilsey. I think there was a bump in video games and animation stuff during COVID, and that bubble has burst. So they're laying off all the excess employees. I don't want to call them excess employees, but, you know, they're restructuring. And it, so this is my last guy. I got to focus now. No more chatting. I'm trying to entertain you guys and play at the same time. I got to just focus. It's late. It's late where I am, you know. I'm tired. Hey, Joe Curious, how's it going? Long time no see. Hope you've been doing well. Joe Curious, where can we find that picture of you and The Undertaker? I searched for it and I couldn't find it. I know this is like 6 months in the past now. You know, wondering. I wanted to see that picture. I think about you guys. I wonder, you know, what are they up to? Where's Big and Soft Raffy? Where's Gen X Catholic? Where's Nordic Frost? Where's Pickle Pap? Krusty Krab. Oh, I gotta focus. This is not looking good. I gotta say, if I go down to 1 bar, I'm cheating. I have a 10-second rewind. Okay. There we go. No one saw that. That was me using the, that was me calling Renette. I just called up Renette. I went in my portal and I traveled back through time to avoid damage. Thank you, Renette. I just came back from the 79th null dimension. Running away from Armagon, I'm using my time travel powers. I'm future Donatello now. Yeah, so it's nice we have the last Ronin game coming out and the Mutant Mayhem game. I'm not sure if the Mutant Mayhem game is really going to be high quality or anything. And who knows what the last Ronin game... Who knows what the last Ronin game will be like. You know, what does AAA mean? They pitched TMNT Splintered Fate as a AAA game. The mobile-only, the Apple arcade game, TMNT Splintered Fate. The roguelike game. Is it the amount of time? Is it the money they spend on it? Is the quality of the game? Sorry, I had to rewind for that one. I can't let that stupid little thing hurt me. Hit me in the foot. I gotta say, I almost used profanity in the stream earlier when Michelangelo died. I was trying not to do that. I'm rewinding that one. I'm taking a mulligan on that one. Oh my goodness, I'm taking a mull. Alright. Hey, no one saw that. That's our little secret. That's some of the benefits of technology. I could have never played these games. I don't know how anyone played these games in the 80s or 90s or whatever. Without, like, the benefits of the modern technology. I don't know if I'm lazy or, like, low attention span. But these games are not fun without the, like, modern conveniences. I don't know how people did it. Even with the modern conveniences, this game lasts 20 minutes. I'm pretty bored after about 5. It's a fun game, though. Oh, what did Joe Curious say? It's a picture that one of my friends at the conventions took. I can send it to you on a photo link if you can view. Yeah, is it on social media or something? Did you post it somewhere? You said, like, the WWE account posted it or something? I don't remember what you said. Mr. Turtle says the screenshots from the game look good. Needs a bit more touching up, but promising currently. Yeah, the Mutant Mayhem game looks cool. Mutants Unleashed looks nice, and seems like it'll be a fun game. I really like that sketchy animation style. On Wikipedia, Mr. Turtle says, AAA games describe big budget games distributed by big name companies. Yeah. Maybe it's just a little bit of a marketing spin, but sounds like the Afro Samurai game where they added more story in the initial. No snitching. Nordic Frost 07, hello. Nordic Frost, how is it going? Everyone check out Nordic Frost. There's a Sunday night radio show. I like putting that on. DLC for Lost Years. Good to see you, Nordic Frost. Happy St. Paddy's Day, everybody. Yeah, Nordic Frost is probably just coming back from some wild St. Paddy's Day raging party. Stumbling in, late night Saturday. Party man, Nordic Frost. Hey DJ Mod, what's up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's the one day of the year everybody feels green. I don't know. Maybe I was trying to, trying a little bit there. I'm nervous because I'm fighting Krang. I was trying to trick him with my comedy, lure him in. Make him put his guard down, and I'll leave him cut up. Take that, Krang! Did they demonetize the channel? My channel? I've never monetized my channel. I don't run ads or anything. I do this to send a message. I'm a wild man. We're rescuing you, April O'Neil. Epilogue. So that was it. Oh, thanks, Tyron. You don't need to send any cash. Freaked the Foots, mangled the Mousers, and totaled the Technodrome. That's turtle power. But what about the Shredder? And Krang. I'm afraid if I monetize the channel, I'll be hit with more copyright stuff, and I'll become more of a target. Corporate-wise stuff, I'll become a target for Paramount, and they'll be, you know, I'm using a lot of things, and if I monetize it, they're going to be upset about that. Shredder and Krang turned to toast, vaporized to milkshake, or escaped to Dimension X. Until we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds, or shells. But at some point in the future, I may turn on ads, and I may start accepting donations. We'll see. You guys remember that scene in Batman where the Joker has all that cash and he's yelling, he's like, you know, it's not about money, it's about sending a message. That's what stage I'm in right now. I'm in the Joker burning piles of cash stage to send a message. Plus, I am raunchy with my political views too, says Tyron. Yes, that's true. I just don't want to, you know. Yeah. I can monetize. Mr. Turtle says bigger channels like Old Turtle Den have ads, but they pump out regular videos. I can turn on ads whenever I want. I was in the ad program for a while, but I just never turned them on. And eventually I just left the ad partner YouTube program. I was approved and everything. They didn't find my videos too offensive or whatever, you know. My videos aren't too offensive. They're provocative, but they're, you know, I'm not doing anything crazy. So that's Fall of the Foot Clan. Maybe one day I'll change things around. The end, says Krang. And then he laughs. 3 little laughs that sound like a fart almost. Let me rewind that. They got the real bad video quality, and they've got the bad audio quality in these old games. That's the laugh. That's the way Krang's laugh sounds. Here, let me rewind it. You guys heard it. Horrible laughing sound effect. But that's what they were working with back in 1990. This whole game is probably 8 kilobytes. Game over, I won. What do you mean game over? Should say you're a victor, you're a champion. Well, that was Fall of the Foot Clan, and that was my secret late-night Saturday stream. Hope you all are doing well. Click the like button. Subscribe if you don't already. Leave a comment. Thank you for sending in chats. Thank you all for joining me. Been releasing videos just when I feel like it recently, and been a different kind of thing. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do with the channel. Speedo Kagan asked me a few months ago, what's the point of the channel? He asked me what I'm doing with the channel. What's my goal? Do I have the music up way loud? I'm yelling over the music. And I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm happy you guys are coming along with me to figure it out. It's a fun little journey. We're trying new stuff. I'm not the type of guy that just does the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to be trying new stuff. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. I'm trying to figure out what I want to get out of making videos, what you guys like, what I like, what's fun to make. And we're figuring it out together. So thank you all for joining me. Dilsey, DJ Mod, Mr. Turtle, TMNT Fan 47, Tyron, Jokurius, Nordic Frost. Happy Saturday. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. I think that is the end of the stream. Maybe I'll see you guys again around sometime soon. We'll never know. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment and share this video. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more Ninja Turtles videos like this.